Hey guys, I hope you can hear me good. I literally just got back from giving blood 3 minutes ago. I said 3, not 30. And I want to ask you all what you think. Do I give blood selfishly? Because I like getting the snacks. Well, okay, first of all, I like doing it physically. I like how I feel afterwards. So does that make it selfish? And then I do like the snacks. I mean, I don't go there literally just for snacks. Like, it makes me feel good physically. But do and there's some incentives, but like I don't do it just for the incentives. Oh, it's so hot up here. I meant to grab my water, but it's over there. I don't want to go over there or really edit it. I like the flow of things. I like, today I got 2 free movie tickets. I didn't know that was going to happen. I've just been kind of doing it for the Triple Crown Club, doing it 3 different times in specific periods to get a fake Stanley Cup. Not like a Stanley Cup like the car thing, but to drink water out of. Or whatever I want. I can drink whatever I want out of it. So let me know what you all think. 'Cause I'm curious. I have the O negative, so I can give to anyone, so I feel good about that. Like, I feel like my blood is wanted, desired. I was about to say lust after, but I don't think so. Okay, so I had some suggestion, or yeah, I guess it was a suggestion. You know who you are. Kind of sounded like Justin, and I've been watching Wizards of Waverly Place, and that's Justin Russo. So that was on my mind. Yeah, I didn't mention it last week, but I've been, last week was a Hannah Montana week. That feels like forever ago. That was crazy. Episode 50. Last week, yeah, that week I was watching Hannah Montana a lot, and this week I'm watching Wizards of Waverly Place a lot, like the last seasons of both shows. And it brings me back to, I guess, middle school Lucy, which is interesting. You know, I know I'm rambling, but that's kind of my thing. And you know how people are like, after they, like, I've heard this several times spoken about one of my favorite shows, It's Always Sunny. Oh, that was the microphone. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and people, maybe I've just heard it from one person say it multiple times, but I've heard other people say it about different shows, saying they feel bad afterwards, and I just don't. I get it. I understand that can be your experience, and my experience can be different. But I don't feel that way because when I watch stuff, like, I mean, it's not like, I think intellectually about it. Not even intellectually, but like higher thinking. Like, it doesn't just like soak in my brain and I feel bad afterwards. I don't. Like, I can separate myself from the show and recognize it's just a TV show and it doesn't make me feel bad. Let me know what you all think. That was also a suggestion to ask what you all think. Anyone else love It's Always Sunny? A Charlie fan? Wild card. I can't. I think if you say like bad words in the first 10 minutes, it does something to your video. But you could fill in the blank with witches. Wild card witches. Yeah. Oh, the suggestion before I was gonna say was about the current. He suggested do current events. So, I mean, the current event in my life making it about myself. I just gave blood. I watched Wizards of Waverly Place earlier. I hot glued my Birkenstock, and then it came apart while I was at the blood place. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna walk baby afterwards and pull up the trash, but in other words, current events, not about myself. I know there was a debate last night between the two political candidates, and I hope you're getting the microphone. Will I get flagged if I say their names because it's like so triggering to everyone? I don't know. I'm not afraid to rebel. They tell you to stay after the blood place for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. I skirt out of there after I grabbed my honey bun. But eating pretzels. I had more snacks before. You gotta space them out to not look like you're taking like 20 things at once. I got a Coke too, that's what I got. Got my water over there, which I already mentioned, and I don't want to get up, but I would like water too. But yeah, President Joe Biden, Donald Trump. I gotta be honest, I think Kamala Harris is, let me just look it up. Kamala Harris is Joe Biden's, I'm assuming. Let me just make sure. I just said who and then something, who won the debate. Do people win during it, or is that just your opinion? I think it's just opinion. Yeah, flash poll. 67% surveyed that Trump won the debate, compared to 33% who said Biden won. I saw very limited amount of clips, the one talking about them golfing. And, I mean, if I had to pick a winner, I'd probably pick Trump from the debate, because it seemed, just based off the one clip I saw of them talking about golf, and then Trump was talking about it too, but I think he was mainly more defending himself. I don't know who started it, so I don't know anything, but he was like, let's just stop talking like kids. So just based off that one sentence, or he's like, let's stop acting like kids. Based off that one sentence, I probably agree. I hope it's recording. What if that whole thing wasn't? Because that was kind of fire. I was kind of just like, on fire. Okay. Who is Trump's vice president? Because I know I don't even know if it's true that Mike Pence doesn't want to be his vice president again. Oh, he has not yet announced the identity of his vice president, because I don't know who would want to work for him. I don't really want to. I want to work for myself. Surely somebody will. Can he get his kid to do it? His kid probably won't even want to do it. I wonder what does Mike Pence do otherwise? Does he just do a lot of stocks? I don't know. He's not it said he was a governor of Indiana at some point. Let me make sure who is Joe Biden's vice president next time. I feel like it's already Kamala. You know when you already know the answer to a question? Or is that just me? Who is Joe Biden's vice president gonna be next time? Okay, well, I don't see it, but I'm assuming it's Kamala. And I don't know if I've said this before. I'm pretty open about it. If you ask me in person, most of the time, maybe if, I don't know, but, because I'm like, would I tell everyone? Have I maybe, I guess I'm open about it, but also maybe, I don't know. I voted for Kanye last time I voted. or the time before that, whenever he was running. And yeah, so I could say I did that. Do I regret it? No. Obviously, I'm not, like, too proud of it. It's not like it's not like I thought he was gonna win, I guess. I kind of I liked Marianne Williamson, but she's ran out of the race now. I think she would be a good president, from what I know. And if I see Robert F. Kennedy on my ballot, I'd probably pick him. So, I don't know. It's hard because I don't want to say I know he won't win, because I like having hope, some sense of hope. Like, I hate where it's just like, but that might be the reality where it's like, they might not win, so it's kind of like you're wasting a vote. And that's hard, and that's where we are right now. But I have hope it's all gonna be good. Maybe not great for some people. I mean, it's not great for everyone, right? I don't know anything, like I said. I really don't. Clearly. If you can hear me or read subtitles, you can tell I don't know anything. But that was last night. And I watched BFF'S this morning, BFF'S podcast, where they go over, like, headlines of the week. So that's kind of, that's where I get some of my news. Not all of it, but some of it. And they had mentioned something. It's not even, I heard it from my people in my family. I don't hang out with that many people, so if I say I heard it from someone, it's probably, like, someone in my family. Probably. The hawk Tuah girl. So I never saw the video until I looked it up, and I heard it on BFF'S. That was funny, I guess. She's making money off it. Smart. I mean, if you want money, I guess. I mean, I think that is smart. I mean, why not? You could do good things with that money. As, like, for the world. Pookie and Jet they're expecting a baby. That's what, they don't pop up on my timeline that much, but I do know who they are, I think from BFF'S, from a while ago. If you don't know who they are, they basically, like, do outfit of the day videos or something, or they show their outfit, and the husband goes, like, calls her Pookie, and it's really cute. Their relationship is really cute, and I admire it. And they're expecting a baby, which is exciting. I don't know anything else about them, but I wish the baby well, and I wish their new journey ahead is going to be great. Well wishes. What other thing happened? That's when I watch TV and I watch, like, podcasts, like, I just try to understand the psychology of it. That's where I'm viewpointing as. When I went to the dentist yesterday. Oh, also, I look like a lobster and I feel like burnt toast. I was in the sun all day yesterday with my niece. We had fun. I hope you can see the art piece. I really like this one. I was saying something about, I went from Pookie and Jet to, I like the dynamic. See, I got back on track and then got right off track 1 second later. I like the dynamic between or I like understanding Dave Portnoy's psychology, how his brain works, and Josh and Brianna's, or Brianna. I forget which one she doesn't like. I like understanding how their brains work and how their dynamic goes together. I guess I could touch on how that's what I understand. Okay, so basically, Brianna just mentioned to Dave Portnoy that he should check out Chappel Roan. And Dave, like, writes it down. He's going to check it out. And then I don't know if it was the next episode or that same, like, 5 minutes. But he figures out that Grace, Brianna's best friend, was the one that showed Brianna Chappel Roan. And Dave thinks Brianna may have been trying to take credit, or she should have mentioned that Grace showed her who she was. And I get both sides, clearly. Because sometimes I can be, it doesn't really bother me anymore, but it used to bother me when people would kind of like, I'd be possessive about my music artist or my playlist or like that stuff. Like, I created it. This is like my creation. Like, I kind of like this is like me. And then if you act like you found that artist or you found that song, I'm like, like, it didn't sit quite well right with me, but I'd have to get over it. Like, I'm not gonna like burn with fuel forever, or anger forever, but so I don't think Brianna did anything wrong, really. So, and I think Dave should, because he's very possessive kind of about, I mean, that stuff clearly, but Taylor Swift, like, so he just needs to get over it. I think he's just being possessive about it, and that's not great for your mind, body, and soul. What's another thing that happened? So, Justin Timberlake did he get arrested or just, I mean, he probably got bailed out, like, right away or the next day, but he got a DWI, and he said, which I don't recommend, and I also don't recommend laying out without sunscreen, because clearly that's what I did. Like, none whatsoever. But I was putting sunscreen on my niece, though. I did do that. I probably should have done more, I admit that. But, because we do kind of have different skin types. But Justin Timberlake said, this is gonna ruin the tour. And I think and he was like, what tour? And then Justin said, the world tour. There's a lot of Justins in my life right now. I had Justin Bieber, I was about to say underwear, but I don't think I had his underwear. I had pajamas. Justin Bieber pajamas for Christmas one time. What's another thing? See, I didn't want to write it down because it's like, I don't care that much. I'm starting to make more. I want to do like fun TikToks. I used to do fun TikToks in like 2020 and they were fun. So I want to do that more. I made a couple, but they're just like, I'm just trying to get in the rhythm of like not caring what I post on TikTok. Oh, I got into Transy yesterday. So I'm waiting, might take a couple weeks of figuring out what transfers credit. If and when I graduate, I'm going to have like way more, well, maybe. Probably. I'm gonna have like more credits than what it would normally take for a 4-year what's it called? Certificate? Diploma? So, can I get like, it doesn't matter to me. I don't really care. I was gonna say 5-year diploma, but I don't care that much. I'm excited to like paint and learn more about art. I really am. I want to make a scrapbook too. And like physically have, because I'm scared, like when I was giving blood, someone mentioned how like humans could be as fast as possible, but then we have to like wait and rely on these robots or technology. That's true. So I'm just scared of my, I'm not really scared, but I think it would be fun, and I like seeing it physically, pictures physically. I think it would be nice to just relive some of these memories, like, throughout the years, maybe put it together in a creative, crafty way. We all need to have our creative outlets and do that. Think about what we want and work on it. Do not hesitate to create. And my other chalk thing on my board says, "Thy will be done." Seriously, what else happened this week? I don't know. Headlines of the week. I saw, they always mention Taylor Swift on the podcast, and she hard launched her boyfriend. Cool. Okay, the thing about news is they're all biased. If you didn't know, they're all biased. And so that's why I wouldn't recommend just looking at one news source, looking at multiple. And so most of these are bad. I mean, they're all bad. 3 Columbia, this is ABC News. This is the first thing because don't want to look at it anymore or look through it longer. 3 Columbia administrators put on leave over text. Oh, like getting broken up with on text. They got fired over text, put on leave. Is that the same thing? Is that just a nicer way of saying it? 11 injured as bus crashes into Seattle building. At least none of them died. 2 men convicted in armed standoff on highway. Without knowing any other information. I hope they think about what they did in that jail. Like, what they did wrong in that jail. 1 dead, 2 missing in Switzerland floods. I hope they find them, or see, there's nothing you can do about, like, once they're dead, like, I mean, you could go through, like, the stages of grief, but, like, there's ultimately nothing we could do when someone dies besides just to accept it and try to help that grow. Or, I say things, like, so simply weird, maybe, out of order. Try to use any experience to help you grow as a person to be the best version of yourself. 3 missing in landslide in Swiss Alps. See, the missing thing is weird because it's like, what else can you do to? I mean, I could try to find them, but I don't really want to. But if you're related to any of them, like, I would if I knew them, I would try. I would try my hardest to find them. Because it's like a weird in between. It's like, where are they? They must be somewhere. I guess they haven't found a deceased body, so until you find some answers, it's hard. That's what I just thinking about my dad. Like, I didn't get answers about how he died. Well, I kind of know how, but I didn't have a reason. Watch any other of my podcasts. I talk about him a lot. But the end point is he died. It was kind of in another country. I mean, it was in another country. Like, what else? I've, like, racked my brain thinking about it, but I just accept it for my growth. Simply. 2 rescued after plane crash. Okay, they didn't. That's good. I mean, they didn't have, a survivor type life, a lost type life. 2 hospitalized after lightning strike at PGA event. I think that's kind of good luck. As far as I know, they haven't died. Probably have. I mean, you could have a near-death experience from that, and, like, that could change your life. But, I mean, that would affect you for the rest of your life, I feel like. Hopefully, positively. In some type of way. I hope there's some positive side to that. In some way. Maybe I'll title this, like, Positive Perspective on Current Events. Is that a good title? Let me write it down so I don't forget. Positive Perspective on Current Events. Okay. Oh, well, I guess that was a Google search. How long have I been talking? 27 minutes? Okay. Oh, baby just come back. I want to take her on a walk. I hope you all have had a great day and a great week. Let me know what's a positive from your week. Or how you turned a negative into a positive. Or some negative perspective, or some negative thing. In your how you can change that into a positive perspective. Deep breath together. I love y'all, and I'll see you next week. I'm turning 24 on Wednesday. So I'll be 24 the next time you see me. Starting my 25th year of life. I love y'all. Bye.